Greetings, collective. Hope everyone is well and hope it is well with all. Today, we're going to talk about we are all part of the same garden. Okay? And I'm out those guys, so I'm jumping right into this message. But yes, we're going to talk about we're all part of the same garden. Okay? And what I mean is, let's think about this. Let's think about a garden, all the different species of flowers that are in there, the different species of plants, and they all draw their substance from the earth that's around them, from the sun, and the waters, the rain waters. Okay? And so are we in this earth garden, all the different species of us. Okay? We draw our substance from the soil. Okay? And how do we do that? Okay? By planting. All right? Our body goes into that earth too. Okay? Our skin cells that we shed, our when we die, you know, our body goes back to dust when this physical body sheds and gives up its life force. It goes back to the dirt. It goes back. So our being, some way or another, whether it's through shedding or through death, we get back into the soil. And what do the plants do? The plants reap the benefit, the nutrients and the benefits that come from that soil, and they use it for their life. And what happens in return? We eat that again. We consume that again. So that cycle, we are all part of the same garden, not just the plants being part of their own garden, but we are also part of that garden through the with along with the plants. We're all part of the same fabric. I hope I'm not losing anyone here, guys. This message, trust me, it I want to make sure that I deliver it in a palpable, digestive way. Okay, because it's not that hard to see. It's not hard to see. Okay, so yes, so just like the plants, their own beings, their own, they're on their own life plant journey, and they're drawing their energy and their life force from the sun, from the earth and the waters. Okay, and so do we. We draw our life force from the same substance the plants and the flowers do. Okay, guys, and we in turn, as we consume the plants, or as we consume the fruits and the vegetables that came from the earth, our being, our skin, our cells that we shed, and we that turns back into dust, our being gets transferred into the plant, and the plants get transferred back into our body when we eat and consume them. I hope that makes sense, guys. I hope, well, I should say I hope it makes sense. Hope you can follow along and allow it to make sense in your psyche. Okay? So we are all part of the same garden, guys. We are all part of the same garden. Okay? So, just a new perspective. Again, we're not teaching anything new. It's just we're providing a different perspective on how to view things in life, how to view life, how to connect to our surroundings, how to connect to our community, how to connect to the plants and the animals around us. I had a conversation the other day with someone that last summer I took up I took up arms, man, going to war with the squirrels because they were after my bird food, you know. And not just that, but the main thing is, man, they tore up my pear trees. I was looking forward to those, and nurturing them, looking at them, like, man, I can't wait to enjoy the first set of pears from this tree. And the squirrels got to them, guys. And so yeah, so I got a pellet gun, and I said I was going to go to war with the squirrels. And everything has its timing. It was revealed to me that yes, the squirrels are out there, you know, doing what they do, what they're here to do. And I tell you what, we can learn some things from the squirrels. The squirrels are one of the greatest preppers. Okay, we're watching all people on YouTube talking about prepping, buying dry goods, all kinds of bullets, all kinds of this and all kinds of that. I tell you what, man, the squirrels are one of the greatest preppers, guys. They're learning how to store things, and along the way, along their journey, different parts of the yard, different parts of the forest, the squirrels know how to save for that when shit hit the fan. Yeah, man, the squirrels, yeah, so we can learn something from them, and I had to learn to just respect their life. I had to do other things like put nets, around the tree what I didn't want them to get after, and I had to adjust, my bird feed, set it up in a way, in a fashion where those squirrels couldn't get to them, okay, and let the squirrels do they do. So, but guys, main message here today is we are all part of the same garden, guys. That whole cycle, humans, nature, we are all part of that same fabric of the universe, guys. And that's one way. If we're able to view that, you can tap into being in harmony with around you, with what's around you. Excuse me. Okay, I'm in a park here. They out there blasting music. Hey, it's open space for everyone, so I respect their, they are here enjoying space too. All right. Excuse me. Yep. So yeah, guys, we are all part of the same universal fabric, and we all need each other. We all draw our life force from the same substance, the main substances of the earth, which is the earth, the sun, and the waters. And that's where us humans draw our substance from. That's where the plants draw their substances from. So, guys, learn to try to respect the animals, respect the plants. Way back in the day, I used to hear about tree huggers. I used to be like, yo, what's. But man, I've grown to respect that. Grown to respect that trees have life. Excuse me. That trees have life on their own, guys. And they're here for a purpose too. These trees, I'm telling you. Yeah, that pollen gets to my throat. So, but yeah, man, these trees, we don't understand, these trees, the purpose that they serve here, just being next to them. Take a look at this tree right here, guys. Oops. This guy right here. So, pardon all the wobbling, but just wanted to point this out, okay? That, yeah, just, with this tree right here, just being in its proximity, how clean the air feels. What we smell like earth, or that tree smell or that pollen smell, that's purified air, guys. That's purified air. We don't understand what that tree's doing, absorbing our carbon monoxide and all the dirty air, the carbons, from all the cars and machines and everything, lawnmowers. This tree is absorbing all of that, and it feels so nice and cool and fresh just being right here next to this tree. So guys, those of us that learn how to tap in, that learn how to be in sync, that learn how to be in alignment with nature, which is what we're here to do, guys. Be in alignment, be in harmony, be at peace. Be at peace, guys. So, yep. So, collective, thank you for stopping by, showing your energy, sharing your time, and sharing your space with me. Hope this message helped someone. If you know someone that this message could help and benefit, go ahead and pass this video on to them. And thank you for stopping and sharing your time, energy, and space with me. If you have not subscribed, go ahead and do so, collective. And we'll see you next time.